and welcome to a Medieval 2 Total War Battle Royale. Now sadly it is in teams. We have the Mongols and the English working together versus the Timurids and the French versus the Aztecs and the Papal States. Of course, the most likely allies possible. So let's begin. Oh, and it seems to be the Timurids starting this one off. They're already charging in just as the video was about to start with their missile cavalry, and England, they have not yet responded to this. By the way, it's score-based resolution, so it's whoever gets the most amount of valuable kills wins it, not who survives to the end. And the Timurids here, shooting their arrows into the backs of the cavalry. That's a lot of valuable kills, and so a lot of points for the Timurids. That's going to be good for them. A very good start there. Are the Mongols going to help them out? But that's what they need. I think they needed the Mongols on this side to deal with the Timurid missile cav, but oh well. England pushing forwards into the middle. I've got no idea why. Right in the middle, the worst place you want to be. So yeah, sadly with Medieval 2, this is the closest to a Battle Royale we could get it. It's the closest we could get. 3 different teams of 2 players. You can't do the 7-player free-for-all like with Rome 1. I don't know, maybe I'll try see if there's a modder willing to look into it. I'll see what we can do. Then we might actually be able to get a real like Battle Royale for Medieval 2. Maybe even if a modder can add more factions in, that could be interesting. And the trebuchet firing at the missile cav, but it's completely undefended. Alright, they're bringing some cav back. What's happening over here? Battle has begun between the French and the Aztecs. Yeah, the Papal States needs to get over here to help them out, I think. Ooh, I think that was a good shot. That was a very good shot. Right on the missile cav, a few kills there. Yeah, the trebuchet's firing. Is the cannon firing as well? They had a mortar somewhere, or bombard. Yeah, I think it is firing. And then we got the Papal States and the Mongols just holding back a little bit, not getting into the action yet. But it's going to be interesting to see it when they do. Yeah, I think the Aztecs versus the French is the more interesting front. Arrows flying in. The cav charging through as well. I think there was a cav charge over here, just a small one. Didn't go that well. Yeah, it's missile cav. France, why do you have missile cav? Like, that's not your type of unit. Oh well. Armies were randomly generated, chosen at random. So that's why we have weird things like that. All Avs, of course, that's why we get bombard cannons and gunpowder. The Aztecs breaking over, not off to a good start. They've lost a lot of units already, and that's going to be a lot of free kills for France. That's going to be good for them. Plus the kills they've gotten from the Timurids early in the game. They're off to a good start, but it seems the English and the Mongols, they've given up on them. They're instead going to join forces, well, they're on the same team, and push for the Papal States, take out the Pope. And if they can completely obliterate the Pope and get all of those kills, yeah, they could be back in it. They could be in a good spot. Remember, it's not who survives, it's who gets the most amount of valuable kills. Okay, so France and the Aztecs have swapped places. They've completely let them pass. Yeah, they just let them slip past, and now France, they should be going for the Aztecs. But the Aztecs, they went round them and are now going for the Timurids. France is now going for the Pope. Interesting manoeuvres here. Very, very interesting. Did not expect it at all. Alright, so the Aztecs charging on forwards. The Timurids pulling back with their halberds, trebuchets still firing. The French cav about to hit the English. But I'm more interested to see what the Aztecs do. Ooh, they've got to be careful. They don't want to fight on 2 fronts. And in come the Aztecs. charging onto the Timurid cavalry. Into the halberds as well, getting in there. And they broke the Timurid halberds. That is a very good start. If the Aztecs alone can take out the Timurids, then I've got no idea who's gonna win. It will completely throw the entire thing up on its head. We got the Papal States and the Mongols having a cavalry, a missile cav engagement in melee. You know, you'd think they'd skirmish it, but no, they want to fight it in melee. The English are arriving as well, but the French are still here annoying them. They haven't taken out the siege equipment yet. That's something the Timurids need to do, but no, they're fighting in melee. What's wrong with his neck? It don't look too good. Ah, there we are. Back to normal. Back over here with the Aztecs, still doing a lot of damage on the Timurids. They really hit them hard on the side, and the Timurids, more units of theirs are breaking. This is very good for the Aztecs and the Papal States, and not good all of a sudden for France and the Timurids. They were off to a good start, but they're not having a good mid-game. The Papal States charge right into the English. May have gotten a few kills, but they're going to lose the cav unnecessarily. They should have charged in the back or something better. And this is just mess right now. Mongols fighting the Papal States. I cannot really tell what's going on, or who has the advantage. It's the Mongols. Yeah, 2 Papal units broke there, 1 Papal unit berserk. Mongols do have the advantage here, and the English come in with reinforcements, fighting both the French, the Timurids, and the Papal States all at once. Oh, this is far too chaotic for me. Let's check out the Aztecs again. They're doing it. The Aztecs are completely obliterating the Timurids, and we have a dead general, the Timurids. That is good. Because I'm sure, surely generals add up to equal more points. So that's a lot of points scored right there by the Aztecs. We have another one gone. The Papal States lost their general, most likely to either the Mongols or the English. So that's a load of points for them there too. And I still don't know who's going to win this one. Like, at the start it was looking in favour of France and the Timurids, but due to some unexpected intelligent manoeuvres from the AI, I don't know who's going to win. Everyone seems to have the advantage in some way. England and Mongolia, the Mongols have the troops. The Aztecs seem to have the power, but they've lost the Papal States. The French and the Timurids had the good start, but the Timurids, they're no longer on the field. All of their troops have now routed. Okay, we've got a few cav units over here, but for the most part, it is done for them. The French trying to help them out, but the English cav, I think they're going to do it. I don't know who's going to win, but another general. France has lost their general. I'm quite sure the Franco-Timurid team is now over. I think they're done. I cannot see them winning it, despite their good start. It just wasn't enough. And that's very good for the other powers. With the Papal States collapsing, I really think England and the Mongols can win this. Definitely, they will definitely survive to the end. I'm quite sure of that, but it's all about who gets the most kills. If you play cowardly and survive to the end, you're not gonna win. It's all about valuable kills. You know, it's much better to get 1 kill on a heavy cav unit than 10 kills on the peasants. You've got to bear that in mind as well. So it's really anybody's game. I've got no idea. France breaking here. Yeah, we're about to see the mass collapse of France right now. 3-4 units break there as soon as I brought it up. That's France and the Timurids done. Yeah, Timurids definitely off the field now. They're all broken. France broken here. The Aztecs, they're trying to regroup a bit. Yeah, they're charging in. They're all over here. They're going to battle the Mongols. Try and kill this cav unit. Then they're going to fight the Mongols and the English in one go, with whatever the Papal States have left to help them out. And who knows, the French might slightly work in their favour, but I don't think it's enough. The Mongols and the English, they've just got far too many units. Look at the map. Complete chaos on the map. Cannot tell what's going on. It's all just a load of red arrows. The Aztecs fighting the English cavalry over here. The loss of the siege equipment, that was big. That was a big loss for the English. Yeah, especially the cannons. Who's gonna win it here with these early engagements? Oh, the Aztecs are breaking, that's not a good sign. Did the Aztecs invest a little bit too much maybe on the Timurids? I think they did, and now the Aztecs are the ones to break. The English, they're standing their ground right now against the Aztecs, and they've got a load of Mongolian reinforcements ready for when they need them. They're in such a good spot right now that they can afford to chase after broken troops to get those few extra kills and those few extra points. They can afford that, although England's starting to break here. That could be a sign of things about to change. I doubt it, but it could be. It definitely shows that something is wrong with the English morale. But then the Mongols charge in with their cav, and they're probably going to break that squad. I think France has broken. Yeah, France has completely routed from the field now. And I think the Papal States has as well, so it's just England, the Mongols, and the Aztecs. And with the English and the Mongols on the same team, the Aztecs, I don't think they have much longer. They've had another break. They've only got the final few squads left. That's another break for the Aztecs. I can only see 3 squads right now for the Aztecs. I think that's all they have left on the field. 1, 2, 3. This one's about to break. Fighting the heavy cav. Yeah, surely they're gonna break. They're putting up no resistance at all. There we go. Then this one's gonna break. Yeah, there's hardly any of them left. Come on, surely. Just a few more seconds. They cannot hold on for much longer. There they go. And I believe that's it. 1 squad left, and then that... Okay, 2 left. 3 left. 4 left. But still, I think that's mostly it. We can 6 times speed it now and just spectate. I think it's over. The Aztecs breaking everywhere, and the Mongols and the English, despite having a bad start against the Timurids, they pulled it back and they survived to the end. And more than likely... Ooh, pull out of the field. Get out of there. More than likely they got the most kills as well. But did they? Did they win the points game? This is going to be the decider. They survived to the end, but did they get the points? Or were they too cowardly? I think they've got it. Surely they've got it. But we have to see it for ourselves. Oh, another general died. Aztecs, I bet. Yeah, Aztecs. So the Mongols and the English, the only 2 factions with both of their generals still alive. Come on, just end it. End it at this point. I think they've decided to run them down. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, just look at all these troops they've got. Like, they had a lot of soldiers spare at the end. But maybe that means they were playing it cowardly. Maybe that means they didn't get enough kills. And now they could lose. That is possible. Yeah, I think they're just running them down. They want those extra few kills just to make sure. And they are making the smart decision, I think. Yeah, they're definitely making the smart decision. Oh, look at all the dead bodies. You can see them stretching for miles. And here we are in 4th place. Coming last, we have me, the spectator, obviously. In 3rd place, ooh. Despite the Aztecs completely slaughtering the Timurids, they and the Papal States get 3rd. That, if anything, shows how bad the Pope played it. He played it bad in this one. Yeah, we'll see all the other stats soon. In 2nd place, France and the Timurids, and winning it, England and the Mongols, as expected. Although I thought the Aztecs and the Papal States would have been higher. I don't know. Let's take a look at the soldiers deployed. So, the Aztecs with the largest army, 2,300. Smallest army to the Timurids, 1,300. The English only lost the Mongols only lost 369 troops, compared to the Aztecs losing 2,000. Alright, let's see this in order. The Papal States only getting 425 kills. Oh, that was bad. The Aztecs getting 451 kills, but over 1,000 captures. Wow, that's a lot of captures. For a power that did not survive to the end and did not win, 1,000 captured enemies is a lot, and maybe that's why they rank so lowly. I don't know like what counts to the score and what doesn't. Maybe captured enemies don't count if they lose. I don't really know. Then we have the Timurids, 485, the French, 777 and 96 captured. Most likely those were Aztecs. And then we have the English, 679 kills and over 800 captures. And then the Mongols, over 1,100 kills and over 1,200 captures. That was a lot. That's a lot of dead there. Well done to Team England Mongolia, or English Mongolia, or whatever we call it. And yeah, sorry to the Pope and the Aztecs for coming last. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see it again. I've been MELKOR. Subscribe for more. Share with anyone you think may get a laugh out of this. Seeing the AI fight in Medieval 2 Total War for your amusement. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in tomorrow's video. But for now, goodbye.